Early access provided by EA Firemonkeys, presented by EA Creator Network. As of the October 2024 update on The Sims Freeplay, we have unlocked a new Sim Springs-like event. So we've completed the previous Sim Springs event. This one is called Rocky Heights. And to access it, you need to build the Rocky Heights bus stop. This can be found next to the Sim Springs bus stop in Simtown. To access the Rocky Heights event, you firstly need to complete the first neighbourhood in the Sim Springs event. Once that is complete, you'll be able to build this bus stop and start the first neighbourhood of Rocky Heights, which is called Rustic Acres. Once the bus stop is built, you'll be able to start the first house of this event. You don't need to build the house first, it's already waiting and ready to go, and the timer will begin as soon as you click on the bus stop to go to Rocky Heights for the first time. You'll get a pop-up to say you can start the tutorial, but if you've done Sim Springs before, you don't really need to do it. It is pretty much the same. A few little differences, but nothing major. So this is how Rocky Heights looks currently. You can see it is in the forest area. And again, very similar to Sim Springs, we have 4 house lots to do up. This one is 4 house lots rather than 3 house lots and 1 community lot. There's no community lot in Rustic Acres. So let's get started on the first house. So this is Clover Cottage. This will be the first house we're doing up. Another difference is we don't have Johnny Zest for this one, we have Rose Meadows. But we still have 10 days worth of tasks to complete. And we have our grand prize and extra zesty prizes. The grand prize for this one is the livable house template and the fresh soil. So the livable just means that you unlock this template as it is, but if you complete the extra zesty prizes, you will unlock the Clover Cottage house template, where it's all done up nicely, sliding doors and also fences. But we'll talk through the prizes more at the end after we've completed all the tasks. The zesty zone on this one is the last 3 days, so it's 8, 9 and 10. You need to complete them all within 24 hours each to be able to unlock the extra zesty prizes. Like with my previous Sim Springs videos, I'm just going to talk you through the tasks. I will go through ones that are a bit confusing, but I will mostly just be skipping my way through them. Tasks for day 1 are spend 46,225 simoleons at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, clear 3 gas bottles and examine the house from the letterbox. So this is Rose. If we use an inspired sim, we will be able to complete the task quicker than using a sim who is not inspired or in a bad mood. And you'll be able to see the Rocky Heights symbol on the tasks that you need to complete, so it makes it a bit easier to see what needs doing. So it's that orange symbol there. You can only complete one of these tasks at a time unless you have a build task. If you have a build task, you can complete that at the same time as another task. And if you have a task that requires more than 1 sim to complete it, you can do that as well with multiple sims at the same time. So you can have 3 sims at the same time clearing these 3 gas bottles. Completing day 1 earns us 10,000 simoleons. You can start day 2 early using social points, or you can wait until day 2 starts on its own. Tasks for day 2 are place 5 bookshelves. These must be placed at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, find 14 gardening gloves on household objects using 7 sims, and perform cathartic cleanse on a stovetop, so using a stove or an oven. Tasks that require you to find multiple items, you can quick complete to find more of them, or if you wait the entire time, you'll probably find 2 or 3 of that item. Completing day 2 earns us 2 LP. Tasks for day 3 are spend 138,675 simoleons at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, wash 5 dirty dishes and locate bad smell at a toilet. Completing day 3 earns us 12,000 simoleons. On to day 4. Place 6 fridges at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, think of renovation ideas from a countertop, nurture 8 plants from plants, and correctly recycle plastic using a bin. The bin task is the trash can at the front of your Sims house. And for the think of renovation ideas task, it does say countertop, but it is actually the counter sink. Completing day 4 earns us 3 social points. Tasks for day 5 are check in with Rose Meadows, find 18 batteries using household objects and 9 Sims, invest in Clover Cottage, eat organic 9 times using fridges, and celebrate small victory using a furnace. So if we find Rose, we can see the investment options. You can either use social points or simoleons to invest. The simoleon option takes longer. Completing day 5 earns us 1 LP and 2 social points. Day 6 tasks are spend 277,350 simoleons at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, read landscaping weekly from a magazine stack, do recycling quest using a couch, and get caffeinated using a coffee machine. Completing day 6 earns us 13,000 simoleons and 1 LP. Day 11 tasks are place 10 dining tables at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, get beauty sleep from a couch, clean up messes 11 times using the trash piles, brainstorm ways to be green at dining chair, and read about recycling from a bookshelf. Completing day 7 earns us 14,000 simoleons and 2 social points. Day 8 is the start of the Zest Zone. If you complete the next 3 days within 24 hours each, you'll unlock the house templates and other prizes. Tasks for day 8 are spend 369,800 simoleons at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, power nap at a bed, admire nature from a plant, find 20 hair ties using household objects and 10 Sims, 10 plants, consider DIY using a dining chair. Completing day 8 earns us 2 LP, 1 social point and 1 mystery key. Day 9's tasks are spend 416,025 simoleons at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, share recycling knowledge with another Sim, journal on a bed, reflect on progress at a couch, pick up 4 branches, look for life 10 times using trees, and eat leftovers from a fridge. Completing day 9 earns us 15,000 simoleons, 3 social points and 1 mystery key. Day 10's tasks are place 13 TVs at Clover Cottage, spend 462,250 simoleons at Clover Cottage, check in with Rose Meadows, order green paint from a computer, read 10 books using bookshelves, find 20 spectacles using household objects and 10 Sims, remove germs at a sink, invest in Clover Cottage and update Rose on progress. For this sink task you need to use a bathroom sink rather than a kitchen sink. You won't get the option on the kitchen sink. Completing the 10th and final day earns us 18,000 simoleons, 3 LP, 4 social points and 1 mystery key. We've completed Clover Cottage, so we've unlocked the grand prize and the extra zesty prizes. So the grand prize included the fresh soil, so now when we look at the neighbourhood it does look less muddy. Your Sims can now live on the Clover Cottage house lot. If you completed the Zest Zone in the time limit, you unlock the oak, dark, walnut and pine double and single sliding doors. These can be found in the doors section. And in the fences section you can find the black, silver, brass and bronze, Highland fences, corners, 2x1 fences and gates. And under the driveway homes tab you'll be able to find Clover Cottage on a standard or a premium residence. In Rocky Heights it can only be built on the standard residence. If you build it in Simtown you can build it on a premium. Watch my house tour video to see that in more detail. We're going to move on to the second house now. We need to build it before we can begin. This is called the Orchard. So once we have built this house, the timer will begin and the next event has started. This is the orchard. Again we have Rose here and we have her daughter Daisy, who is a toddler. Again this is a 10-day event. The grand prize for this one is the livable location and gravel roads for our neighbourhood. The extra zesty prizes include the house template, lampposts, some wagon wheel decorations and rocking chairs. For the price information on all of these prizes, check out my Guide to Rocky Road's Rustic Acres post on my blog. Let's start on day one's tasks. Spend 46,225 simoleons at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, remove 3 paint tins and brainstorm child safety using a dining chair. Completing day 1 earns us 10,000 simoleons. Day 2's tasks are place 5 phones at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, find 20 TV remotes using household objects and 10 Sims and sweep floors from a fridge. Completing day 2 earns us 2 LP. Day 3's tasks are spend 138,675 simoleons at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, remove 4 pizza boxes and monitor bath. Completing day 3 earns us 12,000 simoleons. Day 4 tasks are place 6 coffee tables at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, write a haiku from a dining chair with a table, swap to eco mode 13 times using TVs and search for toy using a bed. Completing day 4 earns us 3 social points. Tasks for day 5 are check in with Rose Meadows, find 38 animal plushies on household objects using 19 Sims, invest in the orchard, order clearance seedlings 19 times from computers, and remove fawns using plants. Completing day 5 earns us 1 LP and 2 social points. Tasks for day 6 are spend 277,350 simoleons at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, sketch wildlife using a dining chair with a table, hammer in loose nails at a dresser or a chest of drawers, and practice silly faces using a mirror. Just wanted to show you here what the hammer in loose nails task is on the dresser. I don't think they usually call them dressers, so a little bit confusing. Completing day 6 earns us 13,000 simoleons and 1 LP. Day 7's tasks are place 10 showers at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, eat cheese from a fridge, clear 12 wasted foods using the food piles, watch child monitor using a couch and practice lullaby at a chair. Completing day 7 earns us 14,000 simoleons and 2 social points. Day 8 is the start of the Zest Zone. Complete the next 3 days within 24 hours each to unlock the house template and other prizes. Day 8's tasks are spend 369,800 simoleons at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, check for sharp corners on the couch, deserved pampering from a bathtub, find 34 socks on household objects using 17 Sims, knit sweaters at a chair and call expert using a phone. Completing day 8 earns us 2 LP, 1 social points and 1 mystery key. Day 9's tasks are spend 416,025 simoleons at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, find cartoons on a TV, order nightlight using a computer, rake leaves and twigs from the letterbox, recycle 4 old boxes, nurture plants 18 times and catch up to Daisy using a dining chair. I don't think I've shown you the letterbox option yet, but it'll be at the letterbox where you collect your daily rewards from. Completing day 9 earns us 15,000 simoleons, 3 social points and 1 mystery key. Day 10's tasks are place 13 toilets at the orchard, spend 462,250 simoleons at the orchard, check in with Rose Meadows, capture precious moments, you'll find the option on Daisy, take 18 cold showers, find 36 batteries on household objects using 18 sims, renovation conversation on a phone, invest in the orchard, update Rose on progress. You'll find the capture precious moments option on Daisy. Completing day 10 earns us 18,000 simoleons, 3 RP, 4 social points and 1 mystery key. So that's the final day and that completes the orchard. So we've unlocked the grand and extra zesty prizes. The grand prize included the gravel road and you can see that's been added to our neighbourhood. Let's take a look at the extra zesty prizes we've unlocked. So in the living room section you can find the green, light, blue and black Highland rockers. In the lighting section you can find the pine, dark oak and walnut Highland lampposts. And in the trees, plants, flowers section you can find the pine, dark, walnut and oak Highland wagon wheels. And under the driveway homes tab you can find the orchard house template. You can build it on a standard house lot in Rocky Heights or you can build it on a premium in Simtown. Check out my orchard house tour video for more information. Now we're on to the third house, so we need to build this first before we can start the event. This one is called Maple Grove. Now we've built the house, the event has begun. Again, this is a 10-day event. Let's take a look at this house first. So here you'll see Rose and her daughter Daisy again. The grand prize for this event includes the livable location, also unlocks street lamps and rich soil for the neighbourhood. The extra zesty prizes include the house templates, as well as walls and doors, and banjos. The zest zone again starts from day 8 to 10. Day 1's tasks are spend 46,225 simoleons at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, remove 5 broken lights, and remove dead roots using plants. Completing day 1 earns us 10,000 simoleons. Day 2 tasks are place 5 lights at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, find 24 container lids on household objects using 12 sims, and search soil at a plant. Completing day 2 earns us 2 LP. Tasks for day 3 are spend 138,675 simoleons at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, clean out 3 cobwebs and investigate treasure at a desk. There is a desk that can be found in this house. I'll just show you that quickly. But you can always add one that has a higher star rating if you wanted to. Completing day 3 earns us 12,000 simoleons. Day 4's tasks are place 6 dining chairs at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, study a history of herbs using a bookshelf, nurture 15 plants, and search for key using the letterbox. Completing day 4 earns us 3 social points. Day 5's tasks are check in with Rose Meadows, find 44 pens in household objects using 22 Sims, invest in Maple Grove, write 22 renovation records using a dining table and chairs, and fantasise about riches using a couch. Completing day 5 earns us 1 LP and 2 social points. Day 6 tasks are spend 277,350 simoleons at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, order superior soil using a phone, open treasures from a desk, and search couch. Completing day 6 earns us 13,000 simoleons and 1 LP. Day 7 tasks are place 10 fridges at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, get beauty sleep using a couch, dispose of food packaging 11 times, read letters using a kitchen sink, and reflect on letters using a bed. I'll just show you this option on the kitchen sink, so it's the counter sink, kitchen sink. Completing day 7 earns us 14,000 simoleons and 2 social points. Day 8 is the start of the Zest Zone, so you need to complete the next 3 days within 24 hours each to unlock the house template and other prizes. Spend 369,800 simoleons at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, post findings using a computer, groove out using a stereo, find 40 phone chargers and household objects using 20 Sims, get hyped using a mirror, and call the council using a phone. Completing day 8 earns us 2 LP, 1 social point and 1 mystery key. Day 9's tasks are spend 416,025 simoleons at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, find items to bury using a dresser, take measurements using a countertop, that is the countertop sink, write a letter at a desk, repair 4 roofs, order 22 rain tanks using couches, and schedule post using a chair. Completing day 9 earns us 15,000 simoleons, 3 social points and 1 mystery key. Day 10's tasks are place 13 TVs at Maple Grove, spend 462,250 simoleons at Maple Grove, check in with Rose Meadows, bury time capsule using a plant, go digital 22 times using computers, find 44 hair ties and household objects using 22 Sims, admire nature from a plant, invest in Maple Grove, and update Rose on progress. Completing day 10 earns us 18,000 simoleons, 3 LPs, 4 social points and 1 mystery key. And that completes Maple Grove. So if we head back to the neighbourhood, we can see the new additions with the grand prize, which are the street lights and the rich soil. If you complete the Zest Zone in the time limit, you unlock the dark, pine, oak and walnut Highland single and double Dutch doors. In the decorations section you can find the dark, pine, walnut and oak Highland banjos. And in the exterior wall section you can find the weathered, green, white and red Highland barn walls. It did say that there are 8 walls, but actually it's the upper and lower, so you'll only see 4 versions of it in your exterior walls section. You also unlock the Maple Grove house template, which can be found on the Driveway Homes tab. You can build it on the standard residence here in Rocky Heights or on a premium in Simtown. The final event is Blossom Estates. So we firstly need to build this house before we can begin. Like I said before, in Sim Springs this was the community lot, but in Rocky Heights this is another house lot. Now we've built the house, we can begin this event. The timer has begun. So let's take a look at it first. So this is an extra large house lot, so it does look a lot bigger than the previous ones. If you completed some Sim Springs ones, you'll know that you have extra large house lots you can unlock on there as well. The only difference between this event and the previous ones is that this one is a 14-day event rather than a 10-day event. The grand prize includes the livable house lot, durable roads and footpaths. The extra zesty prizes include the house template, troughs, hay racks, hay flooring, hay piles, outfits for toddlers, and a new play in pile interaction for toddlers on the hay piles. The zest zone for this final house are days 11 to 14, so you need to complete each of those 4 days within 24 hours each to get the extra zesty prizes. Day 1's tasks are spend 46,225 simoleons at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, clear 3 gas bottles, and admire the view from a plant. Completing day 1 earns us 3 LP. Day 2's tasks are place 5 baths at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, find 14 gardening gloves and household objects using 7 Sims, and tidy outside using a tree. It says from a plant there, but it only seems to work on a tree. Completing day 2 earns us 10,000 simoleons. Day 3's tasks are spend 138,675 simoleons at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, clean out 6 cobwebs, clean inside using a sink. You'll find this option on a kitchen countersink. Completing day 3 earns us 3 social points. Day 4's tasks are place 6 paintings at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, eat organic 9 times from fridges, take measurements using a countertop sink, and discuss the pass with Rose Meadows. So when I click on Rose, it says discuss issues rather than the pass, but that option does work for that, so if you don't have the discuss the past option, try the discuss issues one. Completing day 4 earns us 4 LP. Day 5's tasks are check in with Rose Meadows, find 30 TV remotes on household objects using 15 Sims, go digital 15 times using computers, invest in Blossom Estate, and apologise to trees from trees. Completing day 5 earns us 13,000 simoleons and 4 social points. Day 6 tasks are spend 277,350 simoleons at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, order superior soil from a phone, groove out using a stereo, and review produce using a fridge. Completing day 6 earns us 15,000 simoleons and 5 social points. Day 7's tasks are place 10 bookshelves at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, think of renovation ideas using a countertop sink, remove 11 empty jerry cans, write a haiku using a dining chair and table, and cook organic meal using a stove. Completing day 7 earns us 18,000 simoleons and 1 social point. Day 8's tasks are spend 369,800 simoleons at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, sketch wildlife using a dining chair and table, read Landscaping Weekly using a magazine stack, find 26 container lids on household objects using 13 sims, get beauty sleep using a couch, and ponder farm life using a couch. Completing day 8 earns us 20,000 simoleons, 4 LP, 2 social points and 1 mystery key. Day 9's tasks are check in with Rose Meadows, find 30 batteries and household objects using 15 sims, eat cheese from a fridge, admire nature using a plant, study a history of herbs from a bookshelf, nurture plants 6 times, and watch farm shows using a TV. Completing day 9 earns us 22,000 simoleons, 5 LP and 3 social points. Day 10's tasks are place 13 phones at Blossom Estate, spend 462,250 simoleons at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, check social media from a couch, dispose of 10 food packaging, deserved pampering using a bath, order 19 rainwater tanks using a couch, invest in Blossom Estate, read farming blogs using a computer. Completing day 10 earns us 2 LP, 6 social points and 1 mystery key. Day 11 is the start of the Zest Zone. You need to complete the next 4 days, each within 24 hours, to unlock the house template and other prizes. Day 11's tasks are place 13 lights at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, find 42 animal plushies on household objects using 21 sims, journal on bed, read sustainable living using a magazine stack, check clothes using a wardrobe, look for life 21 times using trees, and consider cows using a couch. Completing day 11 earns us 23,000 simoleons, 2 LP and 8 social points. Day 12 tasks are place 13 coffee tables at Blossom Estate, spend 554,700 simoleons at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, find 46 pens on household objects using 23 sims, read 23 books, write farm ideas using a dining chair, stomp around using a couch, invest in Blossom Estate, and count sheep using a bed. Completing day 12 earns us 2 LP, 6 social points and 1 mystery key. Day 13's tasks are place 15 dining chairs at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, pick up 9 branches, study sheep using a bookshelf, view sheep breeds using a computer, remove germs using a bathroom sink, swap to eco mode 24 times using TVs, and plan sheep pen using a tree. Completing day 13 earns us 25,000 simoleons, 8 LP, 11 social points and 2 mystery keys. On to the 14th and final day now. Place 15 dining tables at Blossom Estate, spend 647,150 simoleons at Blossom Estate, check in with Rose Meadows, find 52 socks on household objects using 26 sims, celebrate sheep by selecting the option on Rose, take 26 cold showers, call sheep farmer using a phone, invest in Blossom Estate, and update Rose on progress. So you can see the option to celebrate sheep on Rose, as well as the update and investment options. Completing day 14 earns us 50,000 simoleons, 10 LP, 15 social points and 4 mystery keys. And that completes Blossom Estate. If we head back to the neighbourhood, we can see our grand prize that we've unlocked, which is the durable roads and the footpaths. The zesty prizes we unlocked include balcony and patio paving, which are the faded, dry, golden and dark Highland hay patio and balconies. They cost the same amount for both. In the decorations section you can find the brass, black, bronze and gold Highland hay racks and the dark pine, oak and walnut Highland troughs. In the outdoor decorations and trees, plants and flowers section you can find the dried, faded, golden and dark Highland hay piles. And in the floors section you can find the golden, dark, faded and dried Highland hay floors, which are the same as the patio and balcony pavings. And these are the 4 toddler outfits you unlock. This is the new option for toddlers, so you can play in the pile. Really cute little interaction. This is taking place on the new Blossom Estate house template. You can check out my house tour video to see that in more detail. It can only be built on an extra large lot, so you'll be able to find it in Rocky Heights on the extra large lots. You can also see all the Sim Springs extra large lots you've unlocked as well there. So last thing we need to do is build the dairy farm. So this doesn't require any extra tasks to complete, we just have to build a building to unlock these neighbourhood prizes. So once it's complete we unlock the sheep, the wildlife and the train track. So you can see that muddy bit behind there, which is where the train track is going to go. And this is the dairy farm, so all we need to do is build the dairy farm. It does seem a bit of a pointless expense to me. We didn't have to build the landmarks on the Sim Springs events. They were completed when we finished all the houses. So I'm not sure why we have to pay for this one. And the thing is, you can't even access the dairy farm. It's just that visual of it. But at least it completes the neighbourhood and makes it look all lovely with the extra trees and the train track in the background. We haven't quite finished yet though, we still need to complete the neighbourhood tasks. Although firstly we're going to have a look at this sheep that we've unlocked. You'll find it in the pet store under the others tab. The first one is free. After this it will cost you 25 LP. Now let's complete the neighbourhood tasks. Now personally, there doesn't seem to be much of a reason to complete these neighbourhood tasks. On Sim Springs 1 we unlocked the visual upgrades to the neighbourhood, but we unlocked them all as grand prizes in this event. The only thing you unlock when you rank up in the neighbourhood are simoleons, LP, social points, things like that. There's no extra prizes available. And even if you go to the happiness level, there doesn't seem to be any prizes going on there. I don't know whether that's a mistake or something. I'm hoping for the next neighbourhoods they will add some prizes to this, otherwise personally I probably won't bother completing the neighbourhood tasks. But anyway, to reach the rank of healing we need to complete these 4 tasks. We've got place 10 wardrobes, that's already been completed on this one. Peaceful pause using a sofa, trim foliage using a plant, and 6 serene selfies using trees. That increases our rank to healing, which earns us 5,000 simoleons. The next neighbourhood rank is growing, so we need to place 15 desks, peaceful pause using a sofa, trim foliage using a plant, test capacity using a bath, clean dishes using a sink, serene selfies using a tree 6 times, and group calls 6 times using phones. Reaching the neighbourhood rank of growing earns us 6,000 simoleons and 5 LP. The next rank is thriving. We still have the 15 desks task on here because we didn't actually complete it, we just skipped it. If you place those items you won't need to do it again. We have to place 20 couches, peaceful pause using a sofa, trim foliage using a plant, test capacity using a bath, clean dishes using a sink, take progress shots using a plant, clean teeth using a mirror, serene selfies 6 times using trees, group calls using phones 6 times, and recycling review 6 times using bookshelves. Reaching Thriving earns us 8,000 simoleons and 5 social points. The fifth and final neighbourhood rank is Ultimate. Place 25 clocks, peaceful pause using a sofa, trim foliage using a plant, test capacity using a bath, clean dishes using a sink, take progress shots using plants, clean teeth using mirrors, read spam using a computer, eat sweet treats using a fridge, serene selfies 6 times using trees, group calls 6 times using phones, recycling review 6 times using bookshelves, and down triple shots 6 times using coffee machines. And that completes the neighbourhood rank of Ultimate, which earns us 15,000 simoleons, 6 LP, 6 social points and 1 mystery key. And that is our completed Rustic Acres, the first neighbourhood of Rocky Heights. This will be available from the 14th of October with the Sims and Simsability October 2024 update, but you can complete it whenever you like. There's no rush to complete it. You need to have completed the first neighbourhood in Sim Springs first before you can begin this one. Check out my guide to Rocky Heights Rustic Acres post on my blog, the link is in the description. That will show you all the tasks and how long each task takes using different star rated items and inspired or non-inspired Sims. Thanks for watching, bye!